Welcome to the Nichols journey. Come on in here, y'all. Check out what we got going on. So on my last live, when I did the short live, the pop-up live, mixing of seed starting soil, I did that video, and this is a continuation of that video. If I can find the pans. Yep, these right here. Okay, so let me see how I'm gonna do this. Because I'm gonna need a pan for these to sit on while I get it out of this pan. All right, let me try to make this happen, y'all. So what I'm trying to do is pot up my last tray. And you may hear a little squeaking noise. That's my ceiling fans outside. Um, let's see. Okay. So I'm going to try to get this to share here. So y'all, I'm trying to be proactive and be prepared for when the soil does, when the seedlings does come and they need to be up potted. I can put them in the bigger ones, these here. I call myself thinking smart. I hope I am anyway. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm gonna have a garden full of good stuff and a garden full of everything growing good, looking good, seedlings out of the wazoo. I had to find a place to put stuff. That's my say. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. That's my speaking into existence. So y'all, let's see what we got here. These are smaller. Let me see. They might not fit. We're gonna make them fit. All right. Now I got about 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little bit shorter than these, just a little bit, just right under that lip, shorter, but that's okay. I just didn't want to put these white ones in there because they are the right size, but nevertheless, we're gonna get this show on the road, y'all. I'm gonna wet this down. I'm gonna set this on this Cowboys table just for a very short period of time. Wet it down. Uh-oh, I forgot I still had water in here. So this is the remaining of what I had left in the seed starting mix. And I was gonna buy another tray, but guess what? I can just use the trays that I got. And I started to throw those little trays away. I'm glad I did not. All right. And y'all, I have to go get my gloves because I usually don't wear gloves, but in this case, for this situation, I am going to wear some gloves. So hold on a minute. Y'all, my husband just said, "You putting on gloves?" Because he knows I normally don't. Not if I'm working in soil, I usually don't. But in this case, I am. So let me see if I can set this and mix it right quick. How we live, God in this journey, while we here, give him glory, give him glory. Through every season, you made a way. When we were weak, you gave us strength. Hand in hand, we walk by faith. Grateful hearts every day. Who we be, the Nichols journey. How we live, God in the center. Why we here, give him glory, give him glory.
this journey, how we live, God in this turning, while we here, give him glory, give him glory. Through every season, you made a way. When we were weak, you gave us strength. Hand in hand, we walk by faith. Grateful hearts every day. Who we be, the Nichols journeyed. How we live, God in the center. Why we here, give him glory. Grateful hearts every day. Who we be, the Nichols journeyed. How we live, God in the center. Why we here.
To do some amazing things. Yes. All right, so I moved my chair and I got us angled where you can see both of us at work. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Mr. Nichols is taking care of that one. This one has borage in it. Borage. So I can get the borage. Let me let me even this out so I can see real good. Make the lines so I can see where they at. That's important too. See where your lines at. I think it's amazing that we're gonna be able to look back at this and say, wow, that little old seed did all that. You mean to tell me we growing that from that little old seed? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is make my little hole in the center because I can see where the center is. My little indention.
Lord, we thank you for this journey, how we live, God in the turning, while we here, give him glory, give him glory. Through every season, you made a way. When we were weak, you gave us strength. Hand in hand, we walk by faith. Grateful hearts every day. Who we be, the Nichols journeyed. How we live, God in the center. Why we here, give him glory, give him glory. Lord, we thank you for this journey, how we live, God in the turning, while we here, give him glory, give him glory. Through every season, you made a way. When we were weak, you gave us strength. Hand in hand, we walk by faith. Grateful hearts every day. Who we be, the Nichols journeyed. How we live, God in the center. Why we here, give him glory, give him glory.
Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's all we had to do. Let me take you around so you can see. Um, Let me move you around to the front. Sorry if I'm making you nervous. I mean, dizzy. I ought to take you and let you see my husband on the floor trying to find this one seed that I told him don't worry about. Okay. One seed in there what? It might have, and if it did, it's okay. That's okay.
You're gonna go hybrid, huh?
That's all right.
Crossbreed.
That's okay. We'll have a carrot or a tomato. Come on here now. Get up so I can go and I'll show them so we can get ready for our live. Don't worry about that. Okay, y'all. Sir, I gotta zoom in so they can see. All right, so that's what we have, y'all. If y'all can see, I'll put it in a white bag right there. See the white bag? The first one on the right is carrots, baby bambino carrots. Um, Straight to the back, behind the carrots is bell peppers. On the side of those bell peppers are two packs, 2 racks of it is Better Boy tomatoes. The last rack in the back, the far back there, you can see that one in the middle. That's the yellow pear tomato. And then if you come up to this front side up here, that is Imperial Hybrid Broccoli. Now, we probably don't even supposed to be planting that right now, but I don't know that and I don't know. So we learning. This is how you learn. Amen. All right. So uh to my right is marigolds. I think it's sparkly marigolds. And then in the center right there is cone flowers. It's like, okay, the marigolds is like one, two, three, four. The first 4 rows from your right to your left. And then it's 3 rows of cone flowers. And then the last 3 rows is blue star borage flowers. And that's all we got. But we do have plans, y'all. Let me show you the plans. I'm gonna move you over a little bit more. Here's the plans that we have for the other. Let me turn. Well, I bet not. Let me see. I'll turn this light out. That make. Oh, now y'all can see. Kids, you blind them. Okay. The to the right there is gonna be our Keystone, giant bell peppers. The first 3 rows, and then the middle 4 rows is gonna be the big Florida broadleaf mustards, and then the last 3 rows to your far left is going to be more carrots, and that's going to be I think it's called Chattanary red bell peppers. I mean, I'm sorry, carrots. So that's all we got. That's what we got as far as the seedlings from seed in the seedlings trays, and then we'll revisit probably tomorrow or the next day. We will revisit what we have already out there in the containers. All right, so that's going to conclude our video. To God be the glory, and we will see you in the next video. Later.